Alright. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And last time, Mia Fey was killed by a man in a purple suit with purple hair, and he looked like a rich asshole. And so we went around investigating around, talking to Maya, talking to Gumshoe here. Oh my god, I hate that stopwatch. I need to get rid of it. Let's see. We also met with Miss May, who would not give us any information. But while she was using the facilities, as the bellboy said, we managed to sneak into her drawer, and it turns out she had a wiretap. And we hope to use it in court today. So this is the first day of court. Let's go with Gumshoe's testimony.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Okay, yeah, this is when they teach you to press every detail, even though I was doing that earlier. It's like, wait, how did Wright know how to do this, even though he didn't know how to do it now? Oh, time paradox. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It's worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Is something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Woo!
Hold it! Hold it, bitch. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. Two people. Alright then. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right, I'd say it took about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
I'll follow this monkey's quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were.
Yes, sir. It was defendant stuff. It was the spiky hair guy and the girl.
Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick up my points to press with a little more care.
And be arrested, Miss Maya Fey.
Hold it! Why's that? What's your reason?
Why, we had a witness account describing her.
Hold it! Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Did I say that, me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
Where? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Joanna. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Here we go again. Hard evidence.
After killing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memento written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the name of the killer's name.
Bravo.
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Freaking idiot.
Alright, let's start pressing. Hold it! And did you find any evidence?
No, don't judge your gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this. No memento. Hold it! Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Ho! Then who did write it, smutty pants?
Who? The killer. The killer! Anyone can see that.
Huh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please.
She was framed. Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. What was the word Maya? Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh. You sound pretty confident. This might not be good. Even though I heard this shit already. Yeah, lab test results. Hold it! What kind of tests were these again?
Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the, little bits in your blood, the, hemoglobins, everything's testified on these matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation, as you should.
Oh.
That was a mess.
Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger.
Count it! On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand!
She was right-handed.
Ha ha ha! Nice try!
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Hold it. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
Oh.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister?
Oh, God, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection! Stop right there! The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. I think I already know what I need to present.
Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right! What he said?
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Yeah, I think I already know. So, kind of memento. On the word. Lab results show it was her. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, I think this is it. Because let's look at the autopsy report. Time of death. Yep, instantaneous. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note? That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course he wrote it! Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Oh shit, he made a pun. Oh my god. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What, when? It was the day after the murder, though. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see!
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Eat it, bitch! Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
But Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution!
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report. Blood may have lived for several minutes. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Thank you. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh my god, a girl? Oh my god, a girl in the courtroom? Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? I need to save. Oh no. This music. Witness your name, please.
April May, at your service,
Oh, for blue shield, oh Jesus. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. See, I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Do it!
Alright, real quick. I can't save. I forgot. I gotta wait for the testimony. I'll save after the testimony. Oh, I can do it now, but okay. I'll do it after this.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy wink.
I love it. Every time she winks.
She must be telling the truth. That boob jiggle was very, very truthworthy.
Well, Your Honor.
Oh, I see. It is a very remarkable, solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Well, wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, don't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny flaws in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, real quick, let's save to be safe. Alright, save. So we don't lose any of that progress. There we go. Alright. I think one of the testimonies is one of the things I need to press on. Mousy girl, then the woman dodged to one side. Yeah, we need to press here. We don't know which side of the room she dodged. Hold it! She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack!
Please continue with your testimony. Oh, never mind.
But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her.
I'll probably go back to the beginning. How did you know it was my client?
First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that she saw nothing. I'll say, it's not lie, it's she saw nothing. Because of the angle. Did you really see the defendant at all? Because again, even he said, even from this distance, you could barely tell someone's face in the window.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client lie a Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
Yes, we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss Fay?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Alright, here we go.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and then ran to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with hit that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, team?
I see. I only wished you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay. Need to press some stuff. I mean, the most suspicious thing is, like, how did she know that it was the clock as the weapon?
I did see everything, I did.
Press it just in case. So, you saw me then, too.
Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky? Come on, don't compare me to Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well, continue.
Jesus Christ. The victim woman dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Hold it! Is that right as in your right? As you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right!
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after it.
How confident for you to remember her hippie clothes?
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did.
Hold it. Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
The clock.
Hold it. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Oh, well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Statue clock.
Hold it. A clock? Oh, this is what I did already. And save. So that seems to be maybe the statement I'm supposed to press on. Because I got nothing else. I'd assume I'd have to do this, and then hopefully Wright will be like, how could you have known it was a clock from that distance? Yep, figured. There we go. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Oh, I don't remember that case.
Do you, Jerry? Yeah, it was just like a couple days ago. Oh, right.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Murderer. Dude, you only caught one. You're still a rookie. Well, only once. Yeah, there you go. He even knows, like, well, you only did once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Phew! That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Oh, what? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. It says the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Oh, no, this one. I almost did the first one. I'm like, no, I remember now. It couldn't have rung because it's not working. There's just papers in it. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. No, it's not broken. It's empty. Well, I mean, there are papers in it, but I mean, it doesn't have the wireworks. That clock is missing its clockworks. There you go.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Okay, I'll get my fingerprints all over this evidence. Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Oh my God, it's empty.
Who would have known? Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May, I almost called you Mr. Huh? Quite a show you put on for us, Wright. Or should I... Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. You knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed?
Impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is... this, baby. Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Well, wait. This isn't my phone. Alright, I gotta stop for a moment, because we're almost out of time. So, we'll cut back here, hang on. Alright, here we go. That looks good. Let me make sure, hang on, let me make sure it's focused. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Oh my God! Recording cell phones?
Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The grand detective will remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Again, yeah, I love the detail of these sprites, like his eyes wiggling. That is awesome. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wait.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright?
Yes, I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen this clock before.
Clock itself. Like that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is solid and sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, zinger! Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh God.
What's it to you? Porky Pie-Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Holy shit, she turned into a demon!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, let me get my popcorn. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Gotcha. Like that. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room.
Isn't that illegal? A detective is supposed to take evidence, not you, Mr. Lawyer. But, whatever. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor,
This is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is... Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can.
It's simple. What? Here's my proof.
The proof that the evidence said on the phone that the weapon was a clock should be the phone itself. Because she even mentions it on the recording. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. There you go, bitch. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock.
Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous!
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! Who gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Holy shit. Writes like Jesus Christ.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, well, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Now, to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tapping her irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way. Way.
I say way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. But you don't drink it quick. The ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at... Oh shit, I messed up my line. Hang on. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Oh, thank you.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya May, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. I think we have to call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection! I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition.
What?
I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I'll accept it. I think we have no choice. We have to. But just in case. There we go. Accept. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything.
Understood. I accept your condition.
Huh. Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Very well.
Sorry, I had Edward's voice there for a moment. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I am happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
I like how he doesn't offer, like, do you not want to put the tea set down? They just force him to hold it. Very good, sir. Anyway, here we go. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the required time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Of course, the thing we have to find out is who else was in the room with her. Because I already know this. That's how we have to solve this. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Alright, here we go. Press everything. Hello. Hold it! What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so perm?
But Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
I believe I received a call at 8. Howdy! Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in person, sir. I told you this already, you dumbass. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for a nice coffee, and I brought it to her. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. The time of the murder. I wrote a request precisely. Precisely 9 men. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, see he, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to the guests. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolute, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guests, sir, favored me with an embrasure, sir. Embrasure? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my perm demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Yep, but then, yeah. I think this cutscene has to happen. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Oh. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tenacious cross-examination here. Tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edward. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That is all. Okay. This is really it. Now this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Not bed making. Let me save just in case. I believe it's the room service. Because again, he kept mentioning them. If I'm wrong, I can just load it. Tell me again about your room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 302. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Yeah, there you go. He says, wait a minute, guest? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir. Yep, there we go. He finally says 2. Even though it's like, why would he not include that? Unless she bribed him to keep quiet, I'm assuming. Oh. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else standing in Miss May's room? Staying in Miss May's room? I object! That was objectionable. Nope, that doesn't make sense, Edward. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good bestower there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... I thought it was Miss May. No, Edgeworth told him don't talk. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
Catch you, bitch. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who,
Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof!
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Even though you're a guy who fights for justice. Seriously, what the hell, Edgeworth? That makes you a criminal. That means you have to beat yourself up since you're being a criminal.
Oh, he's right.
Starts punching himself in the face. Like, yeah, seriously, that's forging evidence, dude. Or withholding evidence, I mean. Like, forcing the guy not to tell the truth in court. Like, seriously, dude. Like, you should be in big trouble for this. Or again, like we heard in your backstory, you don't like crime. So punch yourself in the face for doing a criminal act. Or I could be wrong.
Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
But again, it is Phoenix Wright, so they don't really care about logic.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned.
Yeah.
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
And I didn't even get anything wrong. Nice. I'm remembering this case pretty well. Like, yeah, it's all just rushing back to me. I'm just a little worried once we get to the next cases, because I never really studied them that much. But again, like I said, I'll look up a guide if I need to, if I get stuck.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there!
Really?
Yeah, I think I might be your newest fan!
I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Me?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charm won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial period. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony as to the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
To be continued.
Yay! Oh my god, we did it! Save that data. Alright. Let's back out of here and see the beginning of it.
September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitor Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this, as this. It's really quite moving.
Not, you stinky lawyer, I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May!
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked! Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. He's literally shitting his pants right now. We can't see it because of the text box.
So, what is it you wish to ask me, then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright, like I said, we're gonna end it here. Hope you all enjoyed, and next time, we will start with the questioning of Miss May and start our second day of investigating, so stay tuned for that. Bye! No! Don't grab them.